Hey guys, so today I'm making curry beef. If you'd like to see how I prepared this meal, just keep watching the video. Okay, so to make curried beef, I like to use like beef chuck and cut it into smaller cubes. Any fatty part of the beef will work fine here. What I did was season the beef. So I washed my beef and I seasoned it using the following seasonings. I use onion, garlic, parsley, fresh thyme, and green seasoning, and the following seasonings as well. So I'm gonna add some curry powder. My favorite curry powder to use is Chief curry powder, and then I'm gonna add in some black pepper, some garlic powder, onion powder, ground cumin, a little bit of ground cloves, some salt, some ground ginger. Fresh ginger is really good to use here as well, so you can use it instead of ground ginger. I also added in some paprika, onion powder, and some ground coriander. So marinate the beef for at least 1 hour, but preferably overnight for maximum flavor. Okay, so I'm getting my pot, and over medium-high heat, I'm gonna add in a little bit of oil once the pot is hot. All right, not too much, just a little bit so we can burn the curry a little. So once the pot is hot, I added a little bit of oil, and now I'm adding in some curry powder, and next I'm gonna add in some turmeric or saffron powder. Either one is fine. And then I'm gonna let that cook for about 2 minutes. You want the curry to cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna add in the seasoned beef. So pour all of the beef into the pot, and I'm gonna give that a stir to mix the curry and the beef together. And then I like letting it cook for about 2 minutes so the curry can, kind of brown a little bit before we add any water. Okay, so next I'm gonna add in some water into the beef to cook the beef. I'll list, as usual, the measurements and the ingredients in the description box down below for you guys, so you can check it out there. And yeah, I'm adding in my water, and I'm also gonna add in some diced pimento pepper. If you can't find pimento pepper, you don't have to use it. I just really love the flavor of it, so of course I'm putting some in there. So I'm gonna give that a stir to mix everything together, and next I'm gonna cover my pot and let the beef come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna uncover it, and at this point you can taste the beef and see what seasonings you need to adjust. So you might need to add some more salt or black pepper or onion powder, anything like that. Taste them, adjust it, make sure your sauce tastes bomb, make sure it tastes delicious. All right, and yeah, so once the sauce tastes right, you're gonna cover back the pot, let the beef cook until it's tender. All right, you want the beef to be very tender. So after about 1 hour or so, the beef is finished cooking. It's tender and soft, just how I like it. So I'm using a knife or a fork to cut the beef and make sure it's tender enough for me. And now is the perfect time for me to start adding in my potatoes and some sliced carrots. So I just cut some potatoes into small cubes, slice up some carrots, and I'm gonna throw that in the pot with the beef, and I'm gonna let that cook together until the potatoes is soft also. So at this point, I'm also gonna start removing any of the sprigs of thyme that I find in my pot. So I'm just taking that out. Okay, and after about 20 minutes or so, I'm taking a knife or a fork and just piercing a piece of the potatoes to test it and see if it's cooked, and it's fully cooked. So now curry beef is basically finished cooking now. All right, the flavor is right, everything tastes good. So what I'm gonna do lastly, I like to add in some chopped up fresh cilantro into the pot, and you can let it cook for about 2 more minutes or just turn it off. It's up to you. And that's about it, you guys. Also, I like to mash up a few pieces of the potato to thicken the sauce just a little. So just about 2 pieces of it, 2 to 3 pieces, and that'll help thicken up the gravy. And I'm finished making my curried beef. That's it for this recipe, you guys. It's so simple. And if you like curry chicken, anything curry, try some curry beef. If you've never had it, it's absolutely delicious. And this pairs really well with roti. Beef roti is delicious, or even some white rice. I love it in curry beef and white rice. So yeah, guys, and a great side for this would be, of course, some steamed cabbage and carrots. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you give the recipe a try, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.